We're taking care of Stukov right now. Mastery points, sick micro. Let's get it done. So, as much as I want to make bunkers to help with defense, I feel like it's going to be that much better if I just stick with Infested Terran and just upgrade the bejesus out of them, and then just use my cooldowns to deal with everything else. Yeah, exactly. But I just wonder, we have to find out whether or not ultras still get infested or infected. I guess is the word I'm looking for here. When they die and come back. Because if they do, I don't know what the hell Kerrigan's going to do this week.
Not the best for my sanity. It's not.
Yeah, if Swamp Thing didn't work, I'm pretty sure that I doubt Kerrigan would work, but it's a hope, right? And I think it really sucked that last game to have to deal with all those damn Banshees. The one thing I was going to say is I like mutations that you can actually do things faster, because it actually makes it so when I'm doing these 11 commanders that it actually gets done faster. But there's no way to rush this mission. You have to wait for all the bots. So it's a little... I'm just going to say it's a little annoying. You know, there's really nothing you can do about it. It's nice that I don't have to worry about the first wave. And yeah, so no bunkers, just lots and lots of infested Terran.
It appears the enemy is advancing. Prepare to meet them in combat.
Looks like a geyser's about to become active. One of my bots will depart for it shortly.
Alright, so now... God, still waiting.
Sending a bot to collect the geyser's terrazine. Don't let it get destroyed. Hey! Hey, they're attacking my bots! Commanders! I see you, enemy scum! They're going to attack my bots, commanders.
See it in action.
So, I just need to finish getting all my tech structures and upgrade structures,
Under attack.
and then I feel pretty good about, again, just making tons and tons of infested.
The bot is heading back. It's scared, so you should keep it company.
Swarm forces. Mutation attack complete.
That That's a good little bot. Welcome home. I missed you so much.
Alright, so put the horses there.
Do you hear that? It's the terrazine moving beneath the surface. Oh, more geysers are on the way.
It's so weird not actually having an army to micro. That's just so weird to me that there's like nothing to necessarily micro at all. And there's no army. I'm so used to like pressing, you know, what would normally be 9 for me, because that's like my third, or sorry, my fourth control group, which I usually have set for army. There's nothing for Stukov to press. It's just a little weird, you know?
Sending out the best of my bots. Best of what's left, anyway.
Okay, there's that.
The enemy clearly intends to attack my bots. Don't let them do that.
Command unacceptable. Command mutation complete. Sequences spun. Swarm mutated.
I already have all the upgrades I need, so that's good.
Mutation complete. Swarm forces.
Try to get the rest of my overlords taken care of. You know, it's actually really nice that
Time for the bots to come back. Hate it when
the
they're out
enemy
there all
forces
night
aren't
giving me a
sending
call.
Vipers. Vipers can do pretty sad
Under
things
assault.
to most of your builds here.
Hive cluster under direct assault. Our foe is making their move. We must be ready. Swarm forces.
is ready for swarming.
The bots are back in town. The bots are back in town.
So normally I would go for the defense upgrades for the mech, but because they're
Looks like we're making progress. It's gonna take
there's gonna be a lot of things killing my infested structures like right away. I feel like there's less reason to do it like that.
Activity detected. That can only mean one thing. More geysers! Oh, what? They're siphoning the terrazine from Bel'Shir's fauna. Commanders, try to free it if
Yeah.
you can.
So last time I tried to go for just
We have
tons
only
and
a limited
tons
amount
of
time to save
bunkers,
the Bel'Shir
and it didn't
glider's
make
life. Try
sense.
not to forget about it. Just being forgotten sucks.
I'd like to get this too.
Mutation complete.
And the other cool thing is there's really no cloaked units I have to worry about just yet.
I could be wrong. They've lied to me before. Those little miscreants.
But I do have a little bit, so I want to make sure that I put this away. Yeah. Because there was a
Here come
little
the
bit I
bad
have to deal with
guys.
here.
Who are they again?
Forces under attack. Swarm forces under attack. Swarm forces under attack. Swarm forces under attack.
least my army has prior experience with dying.
Sequences.
No one got it.
What's made to last forever and being destroyed? My bots, of course!
Swarm forces under attack. Allies base under assault.
What kind of salt? And I love how the enemies,
Terrazine tank is
for some reason,
My bots are making
just
a return
hate
trip
these
now,
little
George.
broodlings, and they'll do everything they can to attack them first.
Well, you're almost out of time to prevent the Bel'Shir glider's death, commanders. If you were ever planning on it anyway. Woo, my bots are back. That means it's tea time.
Yeah, bandings aren't the best.
The tea.
It kind of sucks sometimes.
Sequences spun. Swarm mutated.
They drained that creature completely dry. Bel'Shir is going to be so mad about this.
It seems our foes intend to attack us directly.
It seems our frozen tend to attack us directly. I know he's saying it seems our opponents intend to attack us directly, but that's not what it sounds like.
Swarm. Swarm forces under attack. Complete.
Alright, so let's try to get the rest of my overlords done.
Great job, commanders. My bots are safe and sound. Do you do this sort of thing often? Ooh, my terrazine tanks are about halfway full. Bel'Shir's being really generous today. I should really send her a thank you card.
And
The geysers are returning, as foretold by omniscient Bel'Shir.
hopefully he'll take that side.
Command
Vision
unacceptable.
here.
That fight cost me quite a few forces. The Alexander is ready for you, man.
Unacceptable. Command unacceptable.
Alright, so we got the Alexander. I've all the Alexander and the Apocalypse. Okay, good.
Swarm forces
He's going to be able
under
to hopefully
attack.
defend over here. I might drop the Apocalypse or the Alexander over there.
Sequences spun. Swarm mutated.
I'm going to hang out for just a little bit longer before I start spawning all these troops, so I can get a really huge wave of them.
Bots are on their way, commanders. Please keep the little guys out of trouble.
God, it'd be so freaking nice to keep these
What's this?
damn overlords alive.
Enemy forces en route to my bots. It's just like Bel'Shir said.
I have been working on something.
Allies base under assault.
For a time, yes?
Swarm forces under attack. Swarm forces under attack. Allies base under assault. Swarm forces under attack. Swarm forces under attack.
We're just going to have an attack wave come down the middle here, but I can use the Apocalypse. Sorry, no, the Alexander.
The
Take
bots
care
are
of
returning
this.
to me now. can always count on them to do that, unlike some people.
Let me just sit around doing nothing. And so, I don't know if everybody's aware of this or not, but whenever you're trying to micro the Alexander, do not have it attack move, have it just move to the location. Otherwise it just sits there and tries to like deal with one thing at a time. But if you just move it, it'll just do whatever it needs to do.
Has taken an interest in our base. It seems my structure requires more.
Yeah, if you just have it move through, it'll just do everything it needs to do on the way there. Everything's an auto attack for the Alexander.
Swarm forces under attack.
Let's move everything.
Whew! My bots have returned. Looks like I won the bet this time.
And I know I've talked about this before in the past, how ridiculous it is that for some reason, even though creep will never disappear, you can't place buildings on the creep unless you have vision of the creep.
Swarm forces under attack.
But why would it disappear, you ask? His creep never disappears. Well, that's because Blizzard likes to do crazy things like that.
Swarm forces under attack.
Oh, commanders! Bots! Oh, those are mine.
So the only thing I really have to defend is up top. He's got all this pretty much set up, although I'd like to have things in front of those. But I can just use the
It's all mine. I need just a tiny bit more, commanders. Looks like they've trapped another Bel'Shir glider. You know what to do, or not do, commanders. Once the Bel'Shir glider's terrazine is gone, it'll be dead. So try to free it sooner than later. If you have a heart, that is. These are the last of the geysers. The last of their kind. All alone
oh
in the
no,
depths of
last of their
space.
kind, all alone. Whatever shall we do?
My apocalypse is ready.
No, we tried. I am not going to waste any more forces trying to deal with that.
I built these bots myself in a cave with a box of scraps. So I'd appreciate it if they came back intact. I'm picking up some hostile forces headed for my bots. They must really want that terrazine.
Swarm forces under attack. Space under
About 2 minutes?
assault.
That's so long.
The Alexander.
So I'd have to say this is probably the best combo. The Stukov Karax.
The Bel'Shir glider is almost dead, commanders. It's now or never. Literally, you can choose either one.
This is just such a, like, a boring build, I guess I could say. Yeah, also going up against all those Banshees didn't help last time either. Everything's coming from over here. Everything's coming from over here.
Really? Just let that thing die? And I thought I knew you. Come on home, little bots. The commanders will protect you.
Allied base under assault.
command the Alexander. We have an enemy attack inbound.
More than ready to go. So, if anybody wants to make sure to be able to do pretty darn well on this mutation, choose Stukov and try to have a Karax ally. That's always great too.
Swarm forces under attack.
Let us see what I can do.
Swarm forces under attack. Swarm
I may
forces
have
under
underestimated.
attack.
Pretty darn simple, I have to say.
My apocalypse is ready. Now this one, I am proud of.
Our structure should now operate at a greater efficiency.
Alright, things I would say for Stukov.
I'm sorry, Bel'Shir.
Don't really make too many bunkers. If you feel like you're not going to be able to micro your army or move it around as well as you'd like to, then maybe make a couple of them. But just pick one spot to make them, or to move them all, and then just use the rest of your time and energy to make nothing but infested infantry. Anyways, I'm Hunter85. Thanks so much for watching.